We're here today with Magnificent Mavens. Definitely a really cool product as a whole. As expected, it has already dipped significantly in value just with the TCG Player pre-sales no longer being the only place to buy them. Boxes of this are around 100 right now, and it looks like, based on what I've seen, the most expensive cards in the set, of course, the Shizu cards, are actually significantly less now than they were on pre-order. People were paying like $250 for like play sets, and I understand there's a level of urgency. Some people need to get them in time for YCS Pasadena, but it is just sort of a reminder to wait on pre-sales unless you're in a position where you need cards and you kind of have no choice, which sucks, but at least then you have what you need and you're able to play when the time comes. So there's definitely some pros and cons to that. From that perspective. The Pharoah rares in this set are really cool, and I made a video yesterday on the channel talking about all of them, so if you didn't get a chance to check that out, maybe take a peek and see if it's something that interests you. There are some really cool Pharoah rares in this set. Well, I probably shouldn't kick the camera. That's probably not something anybody wants. We're going to go ahead and open this up. If you guys are watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Just takes a second, and it does help immensely for the support, so I really would appreciate that. So this is what it looks like. We've got 4 booster packs. Not bad, nothing crazy in terms of the design, but they look cool. And then our sleeves. Now, these are the Witchcrafter sleeves, and they look like your typical Konami sleeves, which typically, at least for a game perspective, play perspective, isn't a good thing. They don't exactly have the best feel to them, but the design on them is really nice, and it's cool to see sleeves getting incorporated into a product. I think that's kind of the biggest takeaway from this, is that you're actually able to get something more than just the packs, and people will like these sleeves. I'm going to see exactly how they are in just a minute when we open up our first packs here, but we will see whether or not these sleeves are any good. I am not, like I said, I'm not super optimistic, but I'm personally looking for Lightning Storm and Triple Tactic Talent above everything else. So Trap Trick Sarah Ultra Rare. This is a reprint from Brothers of Legend Heroes Revenge. Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage. This is actually a pretty good card. Not worth anything crazy, but it is one of the new Sky Striker cards, and it's definitely a good card for the deck. Sword Soul Blackout, a good reprint, for sure. Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. Again, another card that didn't have any affordable versions, so nice to see a reprint here. And then Sky Striker Mech Shark Cannon. So that one looks pretty cool. We're going to just test this sleeve out real quick. I don't love the feel of it. Oh, it's kind of weird, but... So it looks pretty good from just a design perspective, but again, you can kind of see where it's like wrinkly, and I don't know. I think you could do better with the sleeves, but I also think that you could use these as extra deck sleeves and double sleeve them, and that would probably avoid a lot of the issues that you might have. So, okay, so that was that. I was getting a few things tested. Sorry for the back and forth with the lighting. I was trying to make it so it looked good and you guys could actually see what was going on. And there's a nice hit right off the bat here. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. So this card has been expensive forever for no reason. It's finally accessible in here as just your pretty standard pull. I don't think it's shorted or anything. So nice hit to start us off here. And this is actually pretty good too. Surgical Striker Hamp. This is the Sky Striker Kaiju, essentially. Really cool. Bururu at Ignister. Chaos Hunter, a good card. Very miscut there. Card people play with Mannequin Cat as well as other things, so not a bad card. And then Dragon Maid Changeover. So really kind of hit the peak with the first two. This card, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is really good. It says if you control a Sky Striker Ace monster, you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one monster from either field. So you tribute a monster and then you summon it to that field. So basically you can either kaiju it or you can special it to your field. So it's got that going for it, and basically a really solid way for strikers to out problematic stuff the opponent might have. Just a good card overall. And then, of course, BLS. I'm really happy to just own the copy of this. This does have a Pharoah rare print. This is not that. I do not know if we will even hit a Pharoah rare, to be honest with you, because they are extremely hard to pull. One per case. So as cool as it would be, I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. There's a nice hit, though. Making sure that's not that. Skill Drain Ultra. Finally, another, accessible version of this card. It was reprinted in the Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 with the dual terminal technology. It was still like a $15, $20 card, so it's nice to see it here under $5. Witchcrafter Vice Madame. Not bad, not bad. People really like the Witchcrafters. Foolish Return, decent card that was seeing some play in like niche uses. I do think there are better cards, but I also think this was starting to go up for a card that didn't have a lot of prints, so not bad. Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll. And G-Golem Token. I don't know that the G-Golem cards are actually in this set. If I remember correctly, they are in the new Brothers of Legend set that's coming out, but I guess we're going to find out as we go along. I looked at the set list. I'm fairly certain none of the G-Golem cards are in here, but I could be wrong. So it does look like our best hit's the one in the front, so let's move that to the back. Another Surgical Striker Hamp, pretty good. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, a very nice foil upgrade. Shark, I do like that a lot. It looks really good as an Ultra. Good sprite card. I don't know if it's seeing play in the most current builds, but it was, and it had only one print, so it was definitely warranting a reprint. Ultra Mizuki looks pretty good too. And we got triple Tactics Talent. So, again, this is the hit I'm really looking for more than anything else. I think Tactics is a really, really good card, and I don't own any currently, so getting this and having it be under 10, you know, nice to actually have a permanent addition to the collection. I think this is going to be a really good pickup for people overall. So that was a decent mini box to start us off. We got the BLS, we got the Tactics, and the Skill Drain, plus a couple of the new Striker card. I don't know if he's going to be anything wild. Striker's kind of, you know, not exactly at the forefront of the meta right now, and a lot of people think we're about to enter a Tier 0 format, so it remains to be seen whether or not, you know, we're going to actually get that, but I guess we will just move on to our second box. So I'll try to go a little faster through this one. I really do like the packaging, though. They are nice. And so sleeves here, we got the YuGiOh. Cool sleeves. This one's a little too, not really my style, but they look neat. And like I said, I think people will want them. So there's definitely that benefit that people have going for them there. All right. So we've got Gravekeeper's Trap, which does come in the set as a Pharoah rare, so that's interesting. Light Imprisoning Mirror to go along with our Shadow. Sky Striker Ace Ray. So some people pulled like misprints or very much off-center with some of the Sky Striker stuff. Hero Lives Ultra. Nice to get another affordable version of that. They've double-dipped this reprint a couple times, so it's not crazy. Another Tactics. Okay, well, that's, you know, pretty much helping me out here, because really what I'm looking for is Tactics and Lightning Storm. So triple Tactics Talent is a great hit. From what I'm hearing, the first card in the pack is like a different set of cards than the other stuff. I don't know if that's true, if it's just been sort of like the way people have been opening stuff, but so far for us, it looks like it has been. Here we go. We got our first Ishizu hit, YuGiOh the Ancient Sentinel. If you guys aren't familiar with the Ishizu cards, I've made a video talking about it before, and the Ishizu Tier Element deck is definitely going to be, you know, the undisputed best deck for a while, I think, unless the ban list were to change that. So these are, you know, all around $10 each right now, which is not, you know, terrible when you consider there's like 4 different ones. But I think it's going to be interesting to see price trends on this stuff and whether or not it goes up if the deck does well at Pasadena this weekend. Dracoback the Rideable Dragon. Nightmare Cerberus, I forgot, another Ultra for him. I think he was Ultra in a Megatin, but hey, we'll take a budget version. Sky Striker Ace Hayate. This card's pretty cool. I didn't check the sleeve, so not bad. And Evenly Matched. That's actually the most expensive card in the set. So that was a really good, we're not even done with that mini box yet, but with Tactics and Evenly, really, really nice right there. Pretty awesome to see. It's a good one. Did I miss a pack somewhere? Or am I just dumb? Did I get too... I don't remember. I thought I opened... I don't know. I couldn't remember what I had opened in that first slot, but I guess maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Alright, so really good so far. Witchcrafter Confusion Confession. This is another one of the new cards. And honestly, some of the Witchcrafter stuff is cool, but I just don't think it's crazy or anything. Sword Soul Assessment. Chaos Hunter. Dragon Maid Changeover again. And Ice Dragon's Prison. Another really good card. Budget friendly for sure. Even its other versions had gone down, but this could easily come in and out of a format. And now there's a nice attainable version if you didn't have it already. So that's really cool. I swear I missed a pack, but I guess not. Maybe I'm just dense. I don't remember what that front card would have been, but that's okay. All right. So far, really solid in terms of the actual pulls. Valuing on this is going to be really interesting, I think, because I have no idea how... Oh, I did miss a pack. I'm not that crazy. There was a loose pack in the box. I'm like, I know I only opened 3. I don't remember what the third one was. Value on this is really interesting to watch. Some of this stuff could bottom out and people will end up throwing money at it to try to pick it up, you know, at a price more affordable to them, or it could just continue to fall. We will see. Daki the Graceful Mayakashi, another Hayate, and number 93, Utopia Kaiser. So this was in Brothers of Legend or Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge, so it's been a couple of years. It had gone up a bit in price and was seeing some niche use in, like, number builds, so I guess that's not too bad. These are the cool sleeves, in my opinion. Skystriker Ace Engage. This is a really nice sleeve design. I mean, again, the cards themselves, the sleeves are just not the best quality, but I think Striker has the most staying power, so I think that's what people will look for. As we keep moving along, let's see. Alright, another Sky Striker Surge Hamps, that's 3, but playset now. Magician's Restage. Dark Soul Token. I don't know what actually makes this, but there's got to be something. Nightmare Cerberus, and Ice Dragon's Prison again. Okay. That's 2, so at least we'll get close to a playset. I don't think, you know, I guess I don't think the card sees a ton of play right now, but... Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage again. Nice. Dark Calling. Finally, this card gets an Ultra after being shafted for so long. Nightmare Phoenix. Very nice foil upgrade for him. Kagari, and... Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous. Good. Another good reprint. This was in the Megatins as well, so it's not worth a crazy amount, but the whole Sword Soul deck was reprinted in here, and it's, again, now very budget-friendly. KCS had any plans on making a Catch Tier deck? Seems kind of busted. I definitely find that to be one of the more interesting meta-relevant decks that are coming up. I don't know how well it competes with tier elements, but I do like them. Fenrir is a little pricey right now. We'll kind of see and gauge the market. That's one that I could definitely see myself building to get back into the meta a little bit, because it does seem really fun. Vice Madame, Therion Duke Yule. I think this card already has been printed, and it's just a foil upgrade, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sky Striker Ace Ray, Hero Lives, and Appaloosa. Look at that. That's a really good hit, too. This alternate artwork is amazing, and to see it actually not with the gold. Not that I'm not, like, anti-gold or anything, but this looks really, really cool. I'm a huge, huge fan of this art, and it's nice to just own one now. Pretty good mini box. Okay. Yeah, 2 mini boxes left after that. There we go. Keldo, the Sacred Protector. Again, another really solid Ishizu card hit. Any of those, I think, are going to be pretty movable. Beautiful Princess. Shout out to one of my favorite decks with the Fish deck. I love this card. I'm happy it finally got a reprint and an upgrade. Shark Cannon, Sword Soul Sacred Summit, and Change of Heart. Beautiful, beautiful ultra rare. Really, really nice. And this does have a Pharoah rare print in the set. Again, it looks really cool, but this is nice. Nice hit there. Overall, very much pleased with our pulls from that first slot in the packs, which again, I do think is like a different grouping of cards or something. I don't know how they broke it down. So these are Mayakashi sleeves. They look okay. Guess we'll get them all except for one, maybe. So, kind of like modern spin on the Ojama King Zone Lock gimmick is what KCS. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. I do think that they have a lot of neat potential, and in general, like the Xyz monsters and the new card they get in the next set are all really good. Yukiona the Icicle Mayakashi, pretty cool. Non-Fusionary, another decent reprint. Not exactly played much anymore, I don't think, but it's a cool card. Nightmare Phoenix, Kagari, and Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Good reprint. This card was very expensive. Nice to see it get a reprint. I think it'll pretty much stay very much low now at this point, but... Okay, let's see. Another linkage. Draco back, the Rideable Dragon. Nice. Sky Striker Ace Ray. Hero Lives. And Appaloosa again. Nice. 2 Appaloosas. So we got 2 of that, 2 Tactics. I'd love a 3rd Tactics. That'd be awesome. Just to finish that. Or a Lightning Storm. I haven't seen one of those yet. Hopefully we can get at least one. Keldo again. Nice. Good hit. Any of those Ishizu cards are going to be pretty good, I think. Sky Striker multi-roll. Sword Soul Sacred Summit. And a Lightning Storm. Asking you shall receive. Nice. Ultra Rare Lightning Storm. It's like an $8 card. This does feel like a really, really good value if anyone's wondering. You know, over time I think this could go back up. But this is an awesome print. And really, really good. So, I mean, I'll take another Tactics or a second Lightning Storm. It would make it easier for either of those scenarios. Ghost Meets Girl, a masterful Mayakashi Shiranui Saga. That's a mouthful. It's a pretty good card, though. I believe it basically locks out of the extra deck, which is just hysterical. It's a shame that Mayakashi's not exactly great, so you're not exactly going to do it all that often, but Ultra Instant Fusion is another nice reprint. Card might get hit, though. Who knows? Shiranui Solitaire. And a third Tactics, so that's awesome. Play set of Tactics out of the box. Can't really ask for much more than that. Triple Tactics ×3, Appaloosa ×2, Lightning Storm. That's a really good overall. I didn't miss like a Pharoah rare or something, right? Saw somebody open like a case and only got one, so I know they're pretty scarce. Kugari looks really cool, so I guess that means we must have missed out on one Mayakashi sleeve. On-demand Lightning Storm, right? Say it and you shall receive. Give me another. Let's see how it goes. Blast Held by Destiny. Magician's Restage, Vampire's Curse, weird reprint, but I guess maybe it's just Ultra Instant Fusion, and another BLS, so not bad. Soldier of Chaos. Card could go back up in price at some point. I don't know if it will because it's been scarce for so long. Alright, let's see. Witchcrafter Confusion again. DD Savant Kepler. Entis is actually pretty good too. Chaos Hunter. And Drago Necro Nether Soul Dragon. Okay. Interesting. Not hugely fond of that. Well, I somehow keep missing packs in boxes. They like stick. I don't know if they fall out or what, but this pack was in the box. Okay. I can't ask for too much more. I think it's pretty good overall, but if we could get another Lightning Storm, that would be sweet. Kelbeck the Ancient Vanguard. Really good card. Really, really good card. Those Ashiza cards are nuts. Dragon Age Changeover. Mayakashi Return. And another Skill Drain. Okay. We'll take 2 Skill Drain. Will the last pack have anything to send us off on an even higher note? Well, let's find out. Pretty good overall, regardless. Let's see. We've got Witchcrafter Vice Madam, Predaplant Ambulo Miletus, Dark Soul Token, A Hero Lives, and a little bit of chip it at the top of that. And our last one is Sword Soul of Mogi. Forgot this was in here, actually. So, not bad. Not bad overall. But this, as a whole, is a really cool product. KSTS said, thoughts on the new Triple Tactics that searches a normal spell or normal trap? I do think it's really good. I think it's a sort of sad sign of power creep in the game as a whole and kind of like where we're at versus where we've been. I do think it's a good card. We'll wait and see whether or not it ends up performing to the level that people are anticipating. But I definitely think it's good. I'm just not super sure what to expect. So one more quick look through the sleeves here. The engaged sleeves are the best, I think, but even those are kind of, again, it's cool that they're including sleeves in a product for sure. I just wish they were better quality, but you could probably double sleeve them, so at least you have that going for you. Our box overall, I'm pretty happy with it. We didn't get a Pharoah rare or anything, which I didn't really expect, but we did get a playset of one of the cards I was looking for more than anything else, that being Triple Tactics Talent. And then, of course, a couple of Appaloosas, not too shabby. 2 BLS, which, again, you know, decent card, people probably want. 1 Lightning Storm, I think at that point, like, I'll probably just pick up another, you know, 2 just to have. And then 1 Evenly, another really good card. This one, you know, I didn't really expect to pull multiples here, so. And, of course, just some random sort of scatters. But we did get 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Ishizu cards. So I know Kelbeck is the most expensive, but there's definitely going to be some interesting trends to watch on this over the next week to see whether or not YCS Pasadena has any impact on the fallout. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Thanks so much for watching and popping in. This will be up on the channel as a VOD, but also just as an edited video that I'll clean up and make a little bit easier to go through. But thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.